The lights are on and the fans are ready after a long day of waiting and preparation as we have a terrific game in store. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Abraham.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Using his legs to buy some time. The throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to Davis. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Intercepted! A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The Razorbacks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Brad Jackson, a rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks.
Keep. Here we go, ready. 29. Hey, move. Ready to go.
Handoff, Caden Durham. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Russell. Push down for the tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the well. Makes a pass to Marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Could be an alley. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Quarterback gets the 1st down. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The quick out. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Dead center perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the 1st quarter. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the red zone, it's Russell. Able to get 1 down to the 15.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Caught! Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Ready, go, go.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Now on 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to barge their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Razorback! Ready to fire from the pistol.
Ready. 2290 mountain. 2290 mountain. Go!
Gives it on the option. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They bring the punter onto the field now, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking for space. It's Russell. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline and run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes and they can get to your quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Oh, he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Man, oh, man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Snags a quick pass on the left.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Here's the pressure. He's on the move. Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The run inside. It's Russell. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig city.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give to Caden Durham. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll blow it down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Unloads quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Sims. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get in the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Doing it himself again. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires to the end zone. And he snatches it out of the air for the touchdown. That's the first. Today for the nation's leader in receiving touchdown.
Man, trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you could tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
Pocket breaking down, trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Jackson gonna throw it. Going long. He's got it at the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Gonna try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 20. He gets a hand on it. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the Buckeyes, hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Quick release on the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Arkansas. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense putting points. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It's caught.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw on third. Complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield.
Turning it on! Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Morris. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flats.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw this.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Keep.
Running inside, it's Russell. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Abraham. And they swarm him under. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Back to throw. It's Morris. Fires to the right. It's caught. chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's got his man. Pulled down for the tackle. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Durham. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got a little grass. Past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
And that is a critical error.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Makes the grab at the 10. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The run inside. It's Davis. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Timeout by the offense.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout by the offense.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it! What a way to complete the comeback! What a rally and what a victory! That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
offense.